Good night, everyone. Good night. Welcome. 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 Please join me tonight. Let us have some talk, some chat, 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 chat. Okay. What's it on today? So, welcome. Welcome to tonight's chat, chat, chat. Chatter, chat, chat. Chatting, chatting, chatting. Just chatting and chatting and chatting. Welcome to everyone tonight. Thank you for being here. Oh, welcome. Just chatting and chatting tonight. Just chatting and chatting. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, Peanuts. D-E-G-U-E. What should I pronounce it? Digu? Welcome to everyone that is coming in. Thank you very much for coming in. Let us have some, some little reasoning tonight. Hi, Miguel. How are you, one? I hope you're good. Real good. Good, good, good. Yeah. What is wrong with this? Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. How are you doing? I hope everything is good. I hope everything is in place. Everything is everything. Yes, peanut. I guess you plant peanuts, or you sell peanuts, or you're just peanut. If you're just peanut, everyone will eat you. A lot of people love peanuts. So be careful now. Welcome to everyone. Welcome, welcome to those that are not in my time zone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are having our call it end here, you know. chattings, you know, because in a few days we are saying welcome 2025. What do you brought with you in your bag, in your giveaway bag? Surprises and prizes and surprises. Wow, you know. Yeah, so we are going to have a little chattings and chatting, and you know, put what you have to put in the comment section. Yes. And we have a little chat for the time. Unfortunately, I did not get to come to the kitchen today. Yesterday, I did not get to come to the kitchen because circumstances beyond my control. I was out and I did not get in until about after 7. Tired. So I just I just call it a day and said, okay, we will meet up today. And here we are. So welcome to each and everyone. Welcome, welcome one and all. It's nice to see you being here with me. And I am here with you. You know, I know when I don't come, you're looking forwards. You're looking for me in the kitchen. You're looking for me in this little area that I use for my little, yeah, chattings and reasoning and all these things. So, come, boss. Nobody's seeing my yes, so nobody. So therefore, I couldn't get to be on the live yesterday, neither in the day or in the night. But I know you understand that quite well, how it goes. Sometimes there are things that cropped up, you did not actually plan for it, but it does happen. So that is how it goes, you know? That's how the thing's set. So now, how are you? Peanut, how are you? How are you doing, Peanut? Miguel, how are you? The others passed through. Didn't get to see them. I didn't get to ask them. How are you doing, Peanut? Happy to have you here. And for the persons that have not subscribed to the channel, you feel so moved to do so, please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for your generosity. Yeah, your generous subscription. Generous, you ever hear that said? Give generously. Where did you go and heard that? These words are spoken in some places like that. Please give generously. You heard it in a funeral service. You heard it in church. You heard it in many places. So you heard it on the live now. And what you're given is your subscription. Okay? Yes. What happened in Dawson? What happened in Dawson? First line of asking, first line of turn down. Wow. Right on the brink of the new year. And I'm asking a young lady here to do a song for me. Yes, Stanton Nichols. How are you? Glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. How did you enjoy your Christmas on your Boxing Day? I sure know one go boxing. I sure know. Because the Boxing Day came after your unboxing things. Miguel, how did you enjoy your Boxing Day? And in all of this, and I hope you get some rest, especially for those that are going back to school, that are always giving me my visit. I hope you get some rest, pick up your book, and do some revise. I just hope so. Okay? Yeah. And you know I always been doing that. Giving my encouragement to all of you. Pick up your book. It was fine. Good. Didn't get in any trouble. No trouble at all. It was fine. Fantastic. Good. Good, 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 good. For me, it was quiet, I think, yeah. Yes. Looking at how the year has gone by so quickly. It was just the other day, it was 2024. And now we are putting up a next welcome banner for 2025. And you're asking yourself the question, what have I done throughout the year? You know, have I accomplished all what I should have done or what I set out to do? It went so fast. So fast, so quick, so speedy, so you name it. With all the names to it, you know. To guess what you're doing, there's no way I could stay here and guess. No way. I wouldn't even try. So, I'm not going to be guessing. You would have to tell me what you are doing. I can't do the guess. You know? No. Can't do the guess.
I guess it is
Okay.
watching
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. So, I am happy to have all of you here. For the ones that have newly subscribed, I welcome you. I thank you very much for your subscription. Oh, you had a long day today. Never mind. You will get some rest. And for those that have been supporting throughout the year, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, throughout the day, it is my pleasure. See, thank you. It was a nice year I have with all those that have put in their subscription, those that have been here night after night, in the kitchen, on the road, to the different places I go, and took you with me, and you are there. It was joy. It was filling to me to know I can share and I can be here to be of some little things to you. Okay, so a long day, yeah. Get your thing, stretch and stretch and stretch and yeah. Okay then, for those that are having their birthday, and I love to shout out the December birthday. Believe me, I just like shouting out the December born because I am just imagining how the December babies are receiving gift in the both hands. So I love to shout out the December born people. I just feel good, especially those that was born on the 25th of December. Wow. Everyone hands, two hands. I've been stretching out receiving gifts, friends, family, friends from teacher, friends from classmates, from work colleague, and from every section. So I just love shouting out the people who were born in December. Yeah, they are so lucky because they get a lot of gifts to unbox. So happy birthday to each and every one of you. And if it's not your birthday yet, oh, join in the throng and accept happy birthday when it comes. Okay, so happy, 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 happy birthday. For those that are children that, you know, their responsibility years are a distance away, fine. But those that are very close and closing in to have their decisions made, the right or the wrong, the go or the stop, the up or the down. You know, you reach that point in life where you have to make a decision somehow with your life and for your life. For those, because the digits are doubled, and with double, the double digits are going up. No longer 12, no longer 13, no longer, and the double digits are going up. So what about you that reach like 19, stepping over into 20, finishing your school, thinking of what your career will be, your um your life career, what next to do, where next to go, how will you do it? And you reaches 2021. Wow, a lot more decision. Some of the things has not been accomplished throughout the 19 and 20, because in some states or country, when you are 21, hands off, you are a big person now. I'm a big girl now, no more daddies, little girl. Or it's a boy, I'm a big boy now, no more daddies, little boy. So you reach to the age to make some decision on your own, or you ask for suggestions. So, decision, suggestions. So you are planning your decision, you're putting your decision in place, and then when you reach to that point, you ask for suggestion. But this is the double figures where nobody is making a decision for you anymore, or a full decision for you anymore. You are on your own to make your own decision. And then, if you are not too sure, or you want to hear what the mommy said, and daddy said, and big sister, and big brother, uncle, and aunties, then you, or even teacher, you stepped in and asked for their suggestion. So mark it, you're going your own decision. Am I to eat out? Am I to go to my friends? Am I to go swimming? Am I, this is your own decision, because you reaches that years and time in your life where you are now made your decision. God forbid, but if you got in trouble now, mommy and daddy ain't have anything. You are alone standing before the judge. You are alone. It's your decision. The one you chooses to chooses them. right and be careful in your choices. Be careful in your company line that you have chosen. Be careful in your relation, the woman you chooses. Be careful with the man you chooses. So this is now all on your shoulder, square. No longer any other person is there and saying, you know, this is not right for my child. Um, he is not able to make his own decision, so we have to make the decision for him. So that is where, when you start going into the zeros, sorry, sorry, when you start touching on the zeros, 0, 20, 0, 30s, nobody making the decision for you. You are responsible for that. You only ask suggestion. So decision, I'm not quite sure. Da, 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 da. So you ask for suggestions. All right? Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Because there comes a time in your life you will have to carry your own burden, your own load, your own heaviness, your own hurt. You know, I've been hurt, and you just, you have to be doing it all on your own. Wow, I am tired. I don't know how to do it. But then you hear this now. Oh, you're a big man now. Or you're a big lady now. You make your own decision. They used to have this saying that said, wow, you weigh your own pound, and if it need an ounce, you put it on. These are some sayings that I've said in times past. I don't know what giving me this, but somehow I am getting something here. So you are prepared for the world. But for those that are having their birthday, I wish for you long life. Yes. Good health. Take care of your health. Take care of your body. Do not stress too much. Do not allow your own body, your own adrenaline to turn on you and destroy you. Think before you act. Because you're preparing yourself to be the boss, to be the CEO, to have a bunch of persons carrying on your shoulder. So you may be the CEO of a company, or as it is to say, and you have to be making decisions for the company. You are a big guy now, so you are taking up this role in life. And most of the time you're taking up a role that you love. This is what you went to school and studied to be. This is what you're doing. But sometimes He said, "Oh my God, I wish I was a child. Just, I wish I was a child that I wouldn't be doing all of this. It would be somebody else's job. But no, it's your job. You know, you are putting your foot into the space where the other person's foot is. That will be soon to say, it is time for me to go. I am resigning. I am retiring. And so you have to be there to took the slot where that person came from. See so important it is when you grow up, making your own decision, asking some suggestions. Yes. And before you know it, before you know new, you have to do it very fast. You have to grow fast. You have to get the thing together quick. Because what? 100 person working to this company is depending on you. You are the CEO of a hospital. How much persons are depending on you? So you have to get the thing. Hi Omar, how are you? Yeah, and change the look sometimes. Sometimes you make yourself look a little older or make it look a little younger. But change your look sometime. And that is what I feel like doing tonight. That, put on these. I don't do ever take it or whatever it is. I just have them, I don't use them. Regardless of what it's anyhow, even if my head is bald, I love to go with my own hair. Yeah, it's a magical trick, yeah. Right. I just love to be natural, be honest to you. I just love to be natural. I don't like because sometimes I don't keep up with things very well. Maybe I want to look like very professional tonight. So I should have had my Hitachi case beside me. I don't know, just look. I just feel like sometimes you feel like, just, change your spirit. Yeah, do something. Yeah, good. But then I love when people saw me as a natural person, that I don't wear these things, sorry, other than my clothing on me. And then you will be just getting adapt to see me like this. And when you should saw me the other way, you said, oh, no, I don't like to give shock waves. I like to go and you saw me just a natural girl. And these things, so I love my natural little twips of ear on my head. You know, see, I have a dreadlocks one. Yeah, man, I buy one dreadlocks. I did that little acting. I bought that little one there. It's over there. So sometimes I might just turn a dreadlocks for you and come on the show, Yeah. Yes, So, but definitely, I'm not one of those fussy women that I love to look at my natural self and say, oh, especially when I look at my younger pictures, them growing up, coming up in teenage years. I love to look at my younger picture and I appreciate myself so much. Whoa. My profile picture, the picture you saw there, it's one of my young picture. It's one of my younger picture I put as that profile picture there. So if you open it up, you will see. And the hair you saw on my head, it's my natural hair. At that time, wig. No wig story. Wig was there, but no, that's my natural bird ear that you saw there. Yeah, that's what happened. And that's the reason why I don't do um that's putting in the ear, because after a while your nice ear line, you lost it. Because you're keep pulling on the follicles, and it's weakened the follicles root. So your nice ear line, you just lost it. But some of them, the middle or some place, it just deteriorate. It's just gone. So, but I just love me for who I am. I love to be on the natural side. I don't mind what. Accept me for who I am. So I don't care where the hell I am going. And I feel like I must just, worst of all now, my hair is getting pretty white. Eh. And everybody asks, you're not dyeing your hair? No, I'm not dyeing my hair. Because when I put certain chemical on my skin, it irritates me. If I put there was once when I was younger, I used this type of dye. It didn't dye. I want to give my hair. It is black, so I want to give some streaks in it. And that goddamn thing went down on my scalp. It irritated the hell out of me. It itches. So I know that these things, and I know who my body is and what my body is. There are things I haven't used on my body because it irritates me. I I admire the people them that can put on so many things on their skin. Putting on makeup on my face. If I did a makeup and by the time I sit here and you saw me, everything melts right off. So I don't embarrass myself those kind of ways. No. So I don't use putting on these deep of makeup, and the next thing when they look, everything, my body reacted. It sweats. You just see water pumping out of my pores, and so I don't worry to do that. I don't give myself a lot of trouble about that. Okay. I can keep them low and they're looking good. But I don't. There was one time twice time. The first time it happened, I allowed it to. I bought this thing named Hamby and put on my face because I was having the acne bumps and thing. And right after I finished putting on the Hamby, it did not touch my lips. My hand did not went in my mouth. And I tasted the Hamby, the chemical of the Hamby going down my throat. And I rush and I wash my face to get it off. And it's as if I opened a tube of thing and were swallowing it. The night I was so restless. The next thing I know is that like my face turns like coal. My face was so black, became very black. As if you know when somebody got poisoned. That was how my facial area looks. So then I said, okay, okay. Here's, I just took the tube of Ambi and I just dump it in the garbage. Years, many years after, I went back and I said, okay, maybe, or maybe, And I went back and I bought a tube of Ambi. And believe you me, I sure, I was just sure I am going to put on that thing on my face, fix up. Mm, mm. All I could feel the chemical walking through, going right through. I got over it and I said, "Hi, Crystal, how you doing? It's a good evening, and I hope it's a good one for you too." I threw it away again. And I realized that using things on my skin, it irritates me, and I don't use it. It's poisoning my body, and so I forget about that. I don't use it on my face. I use like aloe vera if I think I need my face, or I do a scrub, just make it up myself and do it. But I do not buy a chemical again and put on my skin. Yeah. I don't use chemical on my skin because it hurts me. My skin is my body, my skin, my you name it, is just definitely funny, and it fights against things. So if you meet me naturally on the street and you look at me and say, "Oh well, yes, I just be natural like that." So I don't want to go throwing away money and buying this and buying that, and I am not going to strip my skin, because if I strip my face, when it when after the stripping it came back black. It's surprising, yeah, but so there are things I do not use on my skin. I honestly don't use. I admire people that they look good, and yeah, but joy using it? No, no. I am good. Very, very good. The first time I put on, there was a certain type of lipstick I put on, and that lipstick, it's like you took something and chop it. My lips were all split. Until I find out what the brand is, and I said, okay, it's no good for me. Put you away, leave it out. Yeah, so sometimes person might saw a person in a certain way and say, what they could have done. We only talk what we don't know. If their body, if their skin can undergo certain things. Keep myself just with water or anything. I am good. Very good. Good, good, nice, good skin type. Good. Yes. So, yes, for the persons who were on their birthday, I wish for you, the birthday celebrants, long life. And we reached the part where I was talking about health. Keep your health in check. Do not take anything for granted. Don't. Because guess what? There are so many things out there in the food we eat. A lot of chemicals, there are a lot of things happening. We cannot get away from it all. But you can do one thing. And anything you use, do not let do not say, okay, I want to be beautiful, and you hurt yourself. because you are beautiful as you are. No pain, no gain. Beauty brings pain. Yeah, right? So keep yourself in check. Take nothing for granted. And if there are some persons that are making up their own type of cream and their own type of this to do this and to do this, careful what you go on the market and purchase. It can hurt. Because some of the things I heard people mix together, not even when you want clothes to get white, you don't put those things. Because for persons be using, they use baking soda, they use bleach, they use, name it. What persons don't understand, your skin is their biggest organ, the biggest organ you have. You see what you put on your skin, it seeps to the liver, to the kidney, to the everything. It seeps, sorry, it seeps inside of you. So if you're going to buy something for as a beauty product, go to the reputable people. Let's sure you purchase it, and you try, and if you see anything, you can return it to the store in which you purchase it. But for heaven's sake, don't just go and buy something from somebody who is saying, okay, I am mixing my own cream, and when you use this, you look like the sun, you are shining like the star. And if you were black, you became very white with all your blue veins are showing. That's how it eats down in your skin. And the moment you stop using them, yeah, you have to do that. You have to do, and the less canning things you do, it is better for you. Quick fix, and person just grab a can of this or a can. You don't know what is going into the things then, right? You don't know, and everybody don't care about you. What they care about is the money. The money. As long as I can sell and I can collect, oh, I don't care what happened to you. Yeah, that our soul, and how much is being damaged from it. They go here and they put there and they make this and they store and they store and they fix and they put. You have to be careful, very careful, because people don't understand. You're out in the air that, oh, it's my skin, and you have the epidermis and the dermis, and you look at it that way. It is seeping. I want to tell you something. I grew up, my parents, they rear a lot of cattle, a lot of cow. And there's a thick, Omar supposed to know it. Is Omar? It's not you, Omar. Is you introduced me to get some cow to raise? If it's you, you knew the little mite them that is on the cow that is called ticks or tick. And so one time they have this cow and so all the tick wash that they use were still on they won't go. And they bought a spray. I forget the spray, but that spray is for if they get sore, they use that spray to eat it. And they spray the cow with the spray. Now this is outside, that the ticks would have fall. Well, they will fell off. and less than half an hour, the cow drops stiff. And they call in the vet. And when they open the cow, you'll see all of the spray. The spray is a blue spray. I don't remember the name of it now, but the color of it is blue. You saw all the spray that was sprayed on the outside of the cow's skin. All of it seeps on the inside. You look at it, you saw the spray, the all the inner organs. And this was, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they are saying you should not eat cow skin because they use a lot of chemical on the cow to clean off these ticks off them, because the tick sucks the cow, and so you have to get it clean off. And I was, as a young person coming up, and I look at it, I said, oh my God. So they are saying, okay, we use it on the outside, so nothing. It seeps. Why we think we have pores on our body? The pores are there. The sweat came through them with a sweat gland under. But anything that is disturbing, why you think people got water, what they call it, when they say they waterlog? You're in the water and you're there, you are, well, let's say when a person is drowned, their body, their skin soaks up the water. You think it's a joke? Look at, wow, that's terrible. Yes. When you are using chicken, and if you should be removing the skin from the chicken, which a lot of people don't. I don't like chicken with the skin. I took off the skin. Took off the skin and trim all those fat from underneath it. Yeah. When you remove the skin, especially to the breast area and the thigh, you will realize when you lift the skin, you saw water underneath it. You may just think that is because it has been frozen. No, it's not because it's frozen. Or even if it is frozen, because the water seeps through the skin and go in. So we have to be careful. We can't be, some person got sick, the doctor diagnosed them with something here and something there. You're asking, how did this happen? We don't look at what we even use on the outside of our skin, of our body. I saw it in the market. Chicken skin, chicken skin. Why couldn't a person just bought a chicken? Why you want to selling chicken skin? I saw it. Why? And lucky you don't see the feathers them selling too. You know, because person don't care how much it damage you, as long as the money. Nobody care about your health. That means you have to care about your health yourself. You have to take that initiative to care about you, what you use on your skin, what you ingest in your body, because that is what is going to hurt you. That's what is going to hurt you. Eh? We look at the animal and they're out there grazing on the grass. And they graze and they graze. No, but, well, animal not grazing again, I think they're eating from the bags. They're eating out of the bags. They are not in the pasture grazing over the green grass and get the nice water to drink and all these things. But even then, you notice, it's grass they eat. We have variety of things to eat. And some of the things we eat, the wrong thing. Yeah, the very wrong thing. We eat the things that not good for us. And too much of anything, good for nothing. Yes, so we have to take care of our dear body. It's one body we have, you know. Only one. We cannot trade it in for our next one. There's nothing on our body that we can trade in. Because if you get prosthesis, it is not as accurate as what you were born with. I have seen people have their own good tooth or teeth or tooths or whatever, and they pull them out to put in implant. It's looking nice now. Wow, nice, pretty smile. But later down the road, when you got older, remember they had to bore the bone, the jaw bone, drill it, put in what's a piece of iron name thing there, they put in there uh put that thing down in it, have it to sit and waiting on the bone to accept it and gel with it and all the rest of it. And then they go back and they put in and they put in. Later down the road, that pretty smile you have, it's gonna it's gonna land you up in more pain than you ever think of. Not saying people shouldn't do it because that's their decision. Okay, I understand. It works on the high to turn red, right? I don't say people should not have done these things, but then look at the look at the afterward. It's all nice right now, but look at the after effect. The after effect is going to be so rough. You got to get in again and pull these doggone things out, and you have to look at the after effect, what it does to you. So it is good. We want our body to stay right in check. We want to look good, man and woman. We want to look good. We want to have, the men want to have nice muscles. I don't know if men are seeking for muscles anymore. First time men is looking and women would be there, love to see the muscles of the man. Some men are getting as smooth as the woman. There's no muscle. Some women are having muscles instead of the man having muscles. Okay. Ooh, how are you, Unos? Welcome, right? So first time men, they build their muscles. They look good. You know, all their, now they call it a six pack. Yeah. And they look good. But some men now, they are so smooth. There's not an ounce of muscles because they just want to look that smooth, right? So you have to look at your intake and what you use to beautify yourself. Because it is all so good. And we sat and we look and we are so beautiful. But in the interim of it, many of the time we are hurting ourselves. Very much hurting ourselves. Yeah. So we have to be careful. Protect your health as much as possible. As much as you can do it. Check with the doctor, get your diagnosis and see what is happening. Now sometimes I don't know, but when I was active in some areas, men are afraid to go to the doctor to be checked up. Find out what is happening. You are currently a certain age, go get certain things. And more than ever, men must always check. Because sometimes men went with somebody who have some kind of unboxed presents that they hand out secretly and you don't know. And sometimes when you found out that, wow, wow, you're already infected, sometimes you gotta live with it and hoping that it may get less worse. So men are the one who sometimes do not want to seek medical attention. They just believe that they are strong and they can go through. No problem with that. No problem with that. Because sometimes we women too, we don't quick to go and see the doctor. Some of them try to perform their own thing, which doesn't work. Because maybe somebody say to you, okay, you can use lime to do so. You go and find out for yourself and get your diagnosis, and then you can know if you're to use lime or lemon. You understand? So let this be a part of your, for the persons who love to say, well, then we are doing new year resolution. Any resolution you're doing, let health be top of the list. And that one, don't forget it. Do not forget it. Take nothing for granted because too much things happening. Too much things are happening. Persons are getting your asking, oh, so this little boy is from St. Jude Hospital he was speaking from. He born with cancer in his head. And of course they work on him and they got the cancer through. Who knows can give his testimony. He has been through the ill health and he fights. You listen to him, he fights his way through. He took nothing for granted. And he's here and still will be here. You understand? So men, you have to take every precautions that you can. Don't have, and yeah, and the little boy said when after 5 years and they went to check him again, they found out that he's having um, lymph node cancer in his throat. 5 years old. 5 years old. And I'm looking at his report he was giving and said, what could have happened? Why these little children? But then you have to look at the hereditary. You have to look at the parent that parent them. You have to look at the parent background. You have to look at their DNA because they themselves is not so, but it is coming from one or out one of the parent or sometimes two of the parent that have certain things that have passed on to the children. And it passed on to the children, you can't even do any corrective measures. You have to just, they have to just keep living with it until the day their body give in and said, I can't manage anymore. So it's just today I said, I want to visit with St. Jude Hospital for these children. Because you saw some cases coming out of it. It make your head hurt. Your head hurts when you listen to these little guys. Yeah. I remember we have this baby at one of the institution I was working. and the baby born with cleft lips, the two lips split all the way up in the nostril. And the mother, I don't know what she did with the baby, but she took the baby to the doctor and said, okay, the baby were having running belly, so I don't know if she induced the running belly of the baby in order to get the baby to be admitted in the hospital. And the doctor admitted the baby. And from she took the baby to the children ward and the baby was admitted, that mother have not seen the child. She was so happy to get the child off her hand. Yeah. Her sister came and visited and asked and saw the baby. And they said, she said she's not coming because the baby is so and so. Really? You had to be careful of that one. Yeah, you can pray. You have to. I think you should call in the what's their name? The other name, yeah. You call them in and let them come and check the gas lines. Okay? Yeah, call in the fire department and let they come and check the lines. Because something could be happening there and then. It could be an underground seep, it could be something, but if you're smelling gas, then you should be even less in that apartment. Because gas is something that will mm, mm, read that one. When many of the people who they said the children die, this is one of the things they do. Turns the knob on and lock the door and yeah, they're sleeping. This is what they inhale and this is what happens. So you should not take any check with this. Do not give this no second thought. It's calling the people, report it, and let they do what they have to do. It's not good, it's not nice, that is not healthy. That is a prescription for danger. No? So the lady left this baby and never returned. Because she said she could not have handled seeing the baby that way. She don't want to identify with that child. And afterward, after the baby reaches, I think, a 1 year or something like that, they send the child to do the surgery at the children's hospital. And you saw the child, no, you would never know that happened. Okay. So some persons born a kind of a way, and you want a prayer now? Okay. Never mind, the prayer will come. Never mind. Okay? Some children, some parents have it very hard with the children because they were born with defects, birth defects. Some, you know, after growing up, something does happen. I share this lady on my page, I think it's in my community. I heard the story, I glanced on the story some times ago. But about 2 nights ago, I was actually reading Reddit how the lady burnt, and her page is Burnt Beauty. I don't know if it's even YouTube she's on, but it's YouTube. I saw it, and she gave it name Burnt Beauty. And when she told the story, I am like, wow. So there is so much things can happen to us. So much is out there. But as the Bible says, we were fearfully and wonderfully made. It's by the strength that's our body fighting. Why you think we have the white corpus and the red one? The white one is the soldier of the body, man. You are foreign. What you're doing here, and we are going to take you down and take you out. Huh? But sometimes strength of the body get weak, and things has not been done accordingly. So they got weak. They gave up. All the soldiers, you know, ah, their weapon is down, and then everything take over, right? So we have to be careful. As much we love ourselves, and we love ourselves for many and all the reasons. We love to see ourselves be ourselves, and yeah, we love to see that we are pretty people. Pretty man, not pretty man, sorry. Take me on that one. Handsome man and pretty ladies. Okay? Because man is handsome and the ladies are pretty. So we call them pretty ladies and handsome man. But as I go back to say, men, let your priority be on yourself. Some of you work very hard, non-stop. But if you don't feed your body properly, you will soon burn out. You will soon lost it. Okay. This one is standing right out here. Crystal, what are we going to pray for and about? Because we have to know what we are praying for here. We are praying for you for the substance that is leaking, or for the leak, and so we have to know where we are directing our prayers to. Okay? If it is for the smelling of the gas, put your front foot first. Call the authority. Your roof is leaking, then you're going to have to find out why is your roof leaking. Right? But I'll direct that purse as soon as I'm through. You don't worry, you don't see come out like that. Good. Don't worry. So we have to give ourselves a proper treatment. We have to look at we have to love ourselves, you know. If we don't love ourselves, nobody's gonna love us accordingly. We have to love, and we have to do that before we can pass it on to anybody else. We have to love and care for ourselves. Watch your intake, and don't forget, have your water. Water or water. For the persons that are living in some part that have coconut, and you can get your coconut water, drink your coconut water. Drink water. You are not going to drink water to drown your inside, but you must have your water intake. It is important. Your brain fed off water. Your muscles. So your water intake is important. Not drinks, not fizzy drinks, not soda, not none of those. Plain, clean water. Use up your water. If you are like me, you got up in the morning, you drink a bottle or a glass of water. For you that don't used to it, it is going to make you feel a sort of a way. You drink the water, yeah. But for me that have been doing this for many decades of many years, each morning when I got up, I took a pint of water. Especially when I wake up because you slept through the night, you uses the bathroom, so you know you are passing out your waste, your impurities through your waste and your sweat and your urine. So when you got up in the morning, you need to get some water. You need to drink your water. Don't leave that one out. Drink water. Before I have anything at all in the mornings, I get my water. I have my water. And then anything after. Anything after. But remember, if you're doing New Year resolution, for heaven's sake, let health be on top of the list. Purpose with yourself to look after yourself. Some of us that put on weight in different areas of our body, we want to look like toothpick. If you're too skinny, you suffer from whatever. If you're too fat, you suffer from something else. Your body was made to carry a certain amount of fat in it. Yes. Some person want to get down so skinny that you almost can separate the bone from the flesh. That's not healthy, and person look at themselves and say, oh, we look good. You're not a Jackie. A Jackie only to weigh 90 pounds. Imagine you gonna be weighing 90 pounds, because guess what? The Jackie sitting on the horse saddle. The horse is not supposed to have the weight that you say hinders him from run. So 90, 80 pound is the weight of a jockey. Check it out for yourself. Now, why would I want to be looking so skinny? You're suffering from um 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 so get anyway, right? So nobody's asking you to be overweight or over whatever, and nobody's asking you to be under. But when you are going to do these things, you need to do a good consultation that you know what you're doing. You are not doing it to hurt yourself. You don't do it to hurt yourself. So yes, we still want a small waist, which is about 20 or 24 or even less. And you know, we had a bus of like 36, and we have a hip at 40, 44 or 42. Yeah, as you know, I know that because I do seem stressed too. I do every little thing. I make my own garments. Yeah. So I knew the measurements of some things. Yes, so you do all of that and keep your body in check. Next thing, exercise. And that doesn't mean you are running a furlong, fast walking. Pays do a better for you. You're fast walking. So you get up and you exercise. Especially for the persons that are living in the cold country. It's good for you to exercise. Not only on the treadmill, but it is good when you can go out there, because on the treadmill you are just going at a pace. When you go out there and walk, you're inhaling in the fresh air on the outside, and you're walking. So let these be something you're going into the new year. Purpose to yourself. Promise to yourself. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Purpose with yourself that you are going to pay more attention to your own self. Don't worry, try to be proactive. Don't bother try to react. You know, after the thing done, you're trying to do damage control. Find out what happened, and if they say X to you, find out. So, can you say to me why this had happened? What did I do? What I shouldn't do? Or you just find out all the questions from them, and then you will know how to address. Thank you very much. You love the the ear style. This is the ear style. Thank you. Right? Find out as much as from the doctor. We have some persons go to the doctor, and the doctor said, sometimes don't even, and he said something to you and you don't understand. Ask him to break it down. Doc, that word you just said, it is as long as a road. I don't understand what it meant. I don't understand the first letter next to the last letter. Please break it down and understand. And sometimes if you ever hear gastroenteritis, and okay, he said that, and you didn't understand what is, so what caused gastroenteritis? What so and so? Let him break it down. Don't walk out of him place. I walk away from him and you don't understand what he's saying. Okay, ask him, because sometimes they know you did not go and study these things, but they give you a word long like the road. It's hard for you to call it. It is hard for you to remember it, and all these things. And you walk out, don't know what it meant. No, 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 no. He needs to tell you. Don't leave until you find out. You don't know. So don't behave as if you are a medical person. And even if you're a medical person, when you went there and whatever him said, tell him to give you it into layman's term. Something that you can understand the A different from the B. And you can call the name. And what do I do for this, sir? Or ma'am? And whatever. Because you have some persons, they went to the doctor and all said and done, and you ask them, so what is the diagnosis? He didn't say anything to me, just give me this to go and get the prescription. How are you going to get a prescription to take and you don't know what is wrong with you? What are you taking it for? There was one time I wanted to do a pap smear, which I don't even like it. But when the ear come, each ear I went and I did an overall. And so I went and they did the pap smear. No, it wasn't the pap smear yet. Oh, I went and did the blood test, and then I did. I went and did the pap smear. So everything was good. But at one time I felt I wasn't feeling well. I went to the doctor and they put me on the ward, so they are going to keep me for 3 days. And because it seems like I was, um, they said like pneumonia. Or when I did the X-ray or anything, it wasn't anything like that. So they said, okay, they are going to keep me for 3 days and they are going to flush my system and that. And the doctor gave me a prescription. And I look at the prescription and I said to myself, but there was something I did not understand in the prescription. So I went to the pharmacy. I said, what are these tablets? What's medication is all about? And she said, okay, um, didn't the doctor say to you? I said, no. And she said, go and ask the doctor. Anyhow, I went home and I took one of the medication and I was feeling like unexplainable. I can't tell you how I felt. I don't know if I was breathing. It was just unexplainable, totally. I said, but I was feeling very good when I took the medication. Da, da, da. Following morning, same thing. And I said to myself, but I didn't read this thing. So I went and got up the thing and I sat and I read it. But when I read the thing say I have a type 2 diabetes. I said, what? So I went and did my own check. Nothing like that. So I didn't take it anymore. So when I went to do the pap smear now, I took it to go back to the doctor. So they did my urine test and all the tests that is supposed to be done. I said, doctor, what you found wrong? He said, nothing. You're quite healthy. You are a healthy person. You have nothing bothering you. I said, thank you very much. But look at this, because one of your colleagues gave me this and say this. He said to me, what? He picked up his phone and he called the doctor same time. But the doctor wasn't at work. He said, took it to the ward and give it to them. You got the wrong medication. And so I go. I don't know if he's the one that wrote the wrong medication or is the pharmacy does it. But instead of writing my name, I didn't need any medication. I wasn't leaving the hospital with any medication. But of course, that medication was written up on me. So, it is important. There's a lot of person got medication that is not them and it don't work for them. It worked for them in the other way. Send them to the other part of life. I have seen that. So when you get, because of that, I am afraid of medication. And honestly, I have to check it out very good, very good. Ask questions, plenty questions. Because I was born a strong girlie, grew up strong, not one of the sick girls. And even till now, there is nothing I have that is a problem. Not taking medication for nothing. You know? So, believe me, when you go, find out what you are diagnosed with. Find out everything. Because once it go through, you call it and go down there. it is going to do damage. It is going to do damage. And sometimes when they found out, it's a little bit too late. So we need, it's our body. You are practicing on my body. So don't tell me you don't need, you have to call my husband or call my sister or call anybody to tell me. If whatever it is, I am supposed to know. They have this saying, oh, they don't want to tell you. You are the one that is the carrier of the thing. So why they don't want to tell you? Who is to know more than you? And they edit and they call other family member and they family member. Excuse me. What the hell am I here for? So find out what is what. Just do not swallow down no tablets, no nothing without knowing exactly what. Before that, have second opinions. So you have two doctors that you go to. This one tell you this, go and find out. And see if that one tell you the same thing. You don't have to tell the other one, the second one say, okay, this one says so. No, just go as an innocent girl and boy and find out what is happening. Yeah. So men, as an advocate for you in this time, check out yourself, check out your body. I know all of you want to use up your Lillian Bart. Yeah, hi. I know all of you want to be very strong and you talk about your back and you talk about your manhood and you talk about all of these things. But hello, if you are out of commission, you won't be able to serve. So make sure that your circuit is in use. Your wire is not being loosed or any of them being damaged. Because there are many men that said, oh, if I can't do, it's might as well I just go. Because this little man gone left me. And when I know. So look after yourself. Keep yourself in a working order. Because I know that every man, he wants to be satisfied as well as he gives satisfaction. And if his satisfaction machine not working, then he is in trouble and he is going to fret and he's going to so because you know why? You did not go and check out what is happening to you. So again, if it is your new year resolution, make sure the doctor sees you. Do your prostate test. Whatever route they're going to do it, get it tested. Please. If you have to go and do what the next one name, go get them done. Anything to keep your machine up. Please get it done. Get your BP done. Get your oxygen level, get all of those done. Get everything done. Yes. That if there's anything was brewing on the inside that did not send you any warning, they can pick it up. And whenever you went, let they get your blood test done. Yes, because that is where they pick up a lot of things. So get yourself well tested, well in a good frame. Do not say, well, then I had to be working, I can't find the time to go. Find the time to go. Find the time to look after yourself. Yourself belongs to you. So find time to look after yourself. Ladies as well. Some ladies, take things for granted. Oh, I'll just take two painkillers. Oh, and the symptoms come in, and you're getting a symptom like you're pregnant, and you're getting and all the sort of nonsense is happening, and you're there and yeah. Hello, wake up, go get your things done, get your test run, seek out from the mouth to wherever, get them done. I don't do New Year's resolution, but for the person who do it, kudos. Try keep health. My body health, my health is priority number one. It is on top of the list. Okay, we said we will chat in a little thing tonight. Oh yeah, chat and chat. So it is time for me to say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good everything. It's time to me to close the live. Yes. So thank you very much for being here. Again, thank you for the support and the supporters. Thank you for those that have just um, subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you throughout the year and looking forward that we will be bigger and better as the time goes by. Okay, have a good one. What's her name again? Where you are? Let me look for you. Yes, Crystal. Crystal, the Lord is your light and your salvation. Whom will you fear? The Lord is the strength of your life. Of whom will you be afraid? At this time, the Lord who give it, understand. The one who keep it, understand also. Pray that nothing untowards will come to you. If it's a gas leak, let the department people came and find it. And this gas will not get down in your stomach and hurt you no time. If children are in the house, cover them, Lord. And if you have to get out of that house, Crystal, get the heck out. If you're still smelling the gas, do not sleep with it been ruminating in the house. It can hurt you, it can hurt who is inside. The Lord understands and He knows, cover you, protect you in all His ways, which He promised to do. And He have not given up on His promise. He is and He's always. Thank you. Good night, everyone. I don't know what is happening to my nostril here.